Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the A Collision with Purpose project Under the Spotlight. Here, individuals are allowed to explore themselves in pursuit of their purpose. I am Dr. Laxley Stephenson, and I'm your host. The A Collision with Purpose project allows individuals to pause, take a quiet moment and listen, be introspective, and engage self-reflection in pursuing their purpose to unleash possibilities with far-reaching implications for self and others. Today, the A Collision with Purpose project spotlight is on Miss Anne-Marie Bailey. Miss Bailey is a mother, an entrepreneur, a visionary, an advocate for social change, and a go-getter. Let us welcome Miss Anne-Marie Bailey to the A Collision with Purpose project on the spotlight.
Thank you, Dr. Laxley. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Ms. Bailey, I am pleased to welcome you to the A Collision with Purpose project under the spotlight. I look forward to an engaging, insightful, and interactive conversation with you about a topic that is arguably one of the most consequential concepts in forming how we function as individuals and ultimately what we perceive as our legacy.
I'm glad to be here. I'm looking forward to going through all of this with you, having a spirited discussion, and hopefully we both learn something more about each other and something to share with others.
And that is exactly what will happen today, because we will both learn, and that's why we're on the platform. It is a platform where we learn. So, Ms. Bailey, today you will explore yourself in pursuit of your purpose. I will ask you a series of questions relating to purpose. Are you ready to do it?
I am.
You are. Awesome. So, given the challenges that many individuals tend to have with first identifying their purpose, living on purpose, and just overall knowing what purpose is, I believe a good place to start with this interview is to have a definition. So do you mind defining purpose? But please do so in a broad way.
Okay. So purpose is your intention, your reason for doing something. It's a big part of how we accomplish what we set out to accomplish in life, because we have a purpose. Sometimes we don't know the purpose when we start out doing what we're doing, but it is that end result that we come to. And then sometimes, afterwards we realize, oh, this is my purpose.
So would you say purpose is a big deal, or the pursuit of it?
A very big deal. It's very significant in establishing who you are as a person, and where you want to go in life, where you see yourself going in life.
Absolutely. And where you're going is of the utmost importance, right?
Very much so.
Most definitely. So let's talk about your purpose, your specific purpose or purposes. Can you speak to that, please?
For me, my purpose is multifaceted. I would say number one is that I live happy. I know it should be about other people, but my number one purpose is to live in love and live happy. And while I'm doing that, while I'm living that way, my hope is to be reaching other people. Like, sometimes someone sees your action and it helps to motivate them. So hopefully in me living in my joy, I'm helping other people as well.
It's interesting that you say that, it should be about other people, but you can't give what you don't have. That is so important. So it is essential, and it's so important that you take care of yourself, right?
Yes. Before you can give to others, you have to give to you. You have to position yourself so that you have something to give to others.
Absolutely. And so it starts at home, right? So you take care of yourself, you position yourself to go out there and do the work.
Right.
Awesome. So what is it that informs your sense of purpose is it a event, a series of events, or is it a question of destiny?
I guess both. It's my inner spirit, you know, that what they call it, inner voice. And my foundation with God, I have a strong foundation with God, my relationship. It's also where I came from, and I see, you know, I've seen how my life has moved the direction that it moved in because of my desires, and those things influence my purpose, or my move toward my purpose.
Let's talk about a little bit of where you're from. Where you said where you came from, having
Right.
something to do with your purpose. Can you share a little bit about that, please?
Well, as you might be able to tell, people might be able to tell from my accent that I'm Jamaican, and Jamaican from very humble beginnings, and came to this country, started from the bottom, and watched my life change as I push and push and push. And so I guess in the midst of doing that, I found my purpose. And you asked about it earlier, and I don't think I was very specific. So my purpose is more toward my quest has led me into real estate investing specifically. And that has become my purpose. But it was a long journey to get there.
Yeah, it was a journey, but
Yes.
along that journey, I'm sure you've learned many valuable lessons
Yes, yes.
that you carry to this day in how you deal with situations.
Yes.
What about family?
Family is very important to me. They have watched me grow, and they have also helped me. Of course, my son, he's actually a big part of my purpose, of like an accomplishment, like, you know, to help the same way that other people help me to change my life. He's become a part of my purpose to teach him what I know. And to also, of course, help family back home as well. What
Absolutely.
your question was about, when you said, what about family? Did you mean?
No, that's just what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You know, your son, right? And
Right.
other family members.
Right.
And in fact, do you have discussions with your son about purpose?
I most definitely do. And actually, even more so now, since I started watching your series on purpose, because it makes you think when you watch this, you know, the interviews and stuff, it makes you think. And then when you have something good, or when you think of how you got to your purpose, then naturally you want to share it, and you want to share it with those close to you, or with, you know, even strangers that you come in contact with. So yes, I do have discussions with my son about that.
In your circle of friends,
Mhm.
do you find that there's a discussion going on about purpose?
Not very often, not because, like I said, because of your series, now I bring it up sometimes, but not a lot. Well, I guess even if they don't specifically say purpose, people talk about their goals and what they're looking to accomplish in life. And that, in a sense, that is discussing your purpose, even though they might not use the word purpose. But talking about what you're trying to accomplish in life, for yourself, and how you can help others, you know, to accomplish their goal as well. I guess that is discussing your purpose. So in that sense, we do, but not specifically about purpose.
So maybe there's not that level of intentionality. Could that be?
I guess you could say that, because that is, yes, I guess you could say that. It's more a discussion around where one would want to be, rather than specifically how they're going to get there, how they plan to get there.
Okay.
Mhm.
And are there any specific values or beliefs that guide you as you pursue your purpose? Anything that really jump out and stand out? I know family is important to you,
Right.
the beliefs and values.
Right. My foundation, I go back to my foundation with God and knowing that He's guiding me as I try to, get even further into my purpose. And also knowing that my purpose is affecting other people in a positive way. That drives me as well.
I had a guest that came on, and he says that it's not just a purpose, but it's a responsibility for him.
That is
Because
true.
as others before him fulfilled their purpose, he's the beneficiary
Right.
of their work. So now it's his turn. He's on deck. Now he
Yes.
must do his part. So, the folks coming after him will receive the same benefits. So
Right.
and I thought that was quite a profound statement he made.
Yes.
That
Yes,
statement.
because we're so interconnected too. Even when you delay your purpose, when you delay what you're supposed to do, procrastinate, what you're doing or not doing, your lack of action is delaying someone else's purpose too. Because, we're interconnected, we're feeding back, you reach back to each other once you accomplish something. So yeah, we have a responsibility.
And there's connectivity because, we're in this ecosystem, right?
Yes.
Whether it's a community or your home, it's all an ecosystem, and we're not here by ourselves, right?
Exactly.
So we depend on each